What's good? It's your girl Sukii Moreno. We're here at COSIGN podcast with your girl Nychelle, the multi-talented artist herself. Not only are you a tattoo artist, but you're also a music artist.
I am.
Yes. How long have you been in the game for both?
For both? I just started doing music during quarantine.
Okay. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Quarantine actually brought a lot of people's inside talent out.
For sure.
What made you get what? Not besides pandemic, of course, but. Have you always had that creative side in you, like doing the artistry?
For sure. I've always been around the music scene.
Okay.
I used to want to do music. I wrote a rap in middle school. It was crazy.
Oh shit, you remember it?
Nah, no. But my parents found it, and they're like, absolutely not. What is this? Da, 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 da. So I just I just kind of let go of the dream.
How old were you?
Ooh, like 13.
Oh no, was you in there cussing?
I was saying everything I heard Lil' Kim say.
Oh shit! Hey, but that's their fault because they had us listening to that shit.
Okay.
I was even telling my mom the other day. I was like, you know what? You know listen. What was that song? Not Tootsie Roll.
Oh my God, I got in trouble for that
Dance Too Close. When he's like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I feel a little bump coming through. I was singing that shit as, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got in trouble for the Tootsie Roll. I was like at a birthday party and I just broke it down.
You hit that butterfly too low.
Whatever.
Oh, no.
I was lit.
But crazy story is, I don't know if you know this, but my first event that we did for COSIGN was because of you. Because I went to your event at Nerve Gallery. Yes, Nerve Gallery.
I just remembered.
Yeah, I went to your event and I loved the space. I loved how you did. And I'm like, dang, like this is dope. Like I should do something. And basically, I don't know if you remember, but I reached out to you. You gave me the information to, to hit them up. And then we did the first ever COSIGN event with ADD at Nerve Gallery. Yeah.
Wait, so do y'all be around these same people still? Y'all be kicking it with them? Everybody's evolved and they're doing their own thing now?
The ones who are doing like their thing and stayed with it, that's the main part.
Exactly. If they stayed with it.
A
lot of people,
they done just,
Okay, so we're actually, I want to get into rare form. Okay.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So yes, that's that 2022 shit.
Come on now. What?
Now, there's a particular song that I was talking to KG about earlier, and it says, "Don't come to me as a woman." And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, don't come to her as a woman.
Don't.
Because I'm, that's typically what you want.
No, don't do that.
Okay, so how am I supposed to come at you? Tell me how I'm supposed to come at you.
Don't come at me. Don't come at me.
Period.
You don't know me. I don't know you. I might never know.
So where did that energy come from? Like, is it an incident that happened? Is it an experience? Because,
It's an incident, yo. Boom. I'm telling y'all a little story. I was dating a guy, right? And, him and his girl had broke up. Quotations.
Ear quotes.
I hope she see this because she still watch me. So
okay,
she got my number somehow.
From
Mind you, we don't even live in the same state.
From him, probably.
Who knows? She goes, hey, I'm just trying to come to you as a woman. I just said, it was like 2 a.m. by the way.
Oh, wow.
I'm chilling, minding my business. I'm trying to come to you as a woman. You ain't talking to me. We ain't talking. We're dating. I said, I don't even know him. And I hung up the phone. Because first off, I don't even want to talk to you.
I don't need to answer you.
I don't owe you nothing. I do not care I don't care. And then over time, I got mad about it. Mm-hmm. Like, I have a delayed response to a lot of things. The audacity.
Right.
Take me to the studio. So I went to the studio, and that's what we did.
First of all, I salute you for answering numbers you don't know, because I do not.
Yeah, I did.
Right, exactly.
I want the smoke, but I didn't know it was that.
Yeah.
I answered.
Now that you're in, because you also are a tattoo artist, so I love one thing that I love about you that I co-sign myself is the fact that you balance the two, because these days, even people who aren't familiar with the entertainment industry, they always say it's always best to have at least 3 hustles.
Oh, for
and sure. You started, if I'm not mistaken, you started off with the tattooing.
Actually,
Painting. Okay, yeah, let's tap into. See, okay, so she a triple threat.
Yeah, that's it. Good now.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember, the Urban Chatter, right?
Urban Chatters, yup. Wow.
Yeah. I'm saying we go back.
Saying y'all go back. Man.
I'm trying to tell you, my first event, we go back. So she was doing her own art shows.
Okay.
And I'm like, dang, this is dope. Like, I've never seen somebody so young and creative, do their own thing. Maybe somebody would host an event and bring them along, but it was like, nah, she was curating, producing.
I was in it.
in it, like doing everything.
Fashion show with it, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I had one of the first art and fashion shows in Dallas.
Facts.
And then now
think
there's a bajillion, quadrillion that you.
Everybody-
But I feel like I was the first one to do it. But I'm flattered. Everybody
You
wanna
make your
copy me.
mark. Yeah, you started that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
For sure.
what's
For
up.
So let's even talk about that. So like, what gave you like, I guess, the motivation to just go out there and do it yourself instead of partnering with somebody or waiting for somebody else to book you? Like,
That's
what
the
made
part. I don't like waiting.
Facts.
I don't like waiting. I have patience, but I feel like sometimes you got to show people before they even invest in you. Even in this music stuff, I'm seeing that too. Like, they ain't really trying to mess with me till they see what I can do on my own, and that's cool. I respect that. So when it comes to everything I do, I'm just like, man, I'm just gonna do it myself because I don't want to have to prove myself without the work, without doing it. So I'm gonna go do it, and you're gonna come around, and then we gonna talk.
Gotcha. Does things change for you? Because if you do it yourself, that means you really don't need them. So like, when they pull back up, is it more so like now it's gonna cost you more, or now you gotta outwork what I do?
Yep.
Tax
all of that. Now I'm taxing you because you treated me like boo boo. Like now I'm taxing you. But
It's crazy how the game is like that because especially, I don't know, there's a lot of artists right now, music artists that are saying that they're not really fucking with the labels or they don't really support what's happening in the music industry because, right now they're signing they're signing NFT artists and such like that, and they don't feel like the artistry behind it itself is being acknowledged, and it's really unfortunate. That's why there's so many people starting their own label. You know what? You're not gonna give me a record deal. I'm gonna go make mine. So I definitely.
And you got to think like a record label. That's just a loan, honestly.
Literally,
I could just go get a loan myself.
Facts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's literally why I said I'm just gonna go get a loan if I really need to.
But that's why I love with you having your tattoo studio, and I believe that the both of them are balancing with each other.
Sure.
How do you balance the two?
I ain't gonna lie, it's very hard at the beginning of it. I'm finding the balance. I'm finding with tattooing. Okay, I got 3 employees now, so they'll tattoo everything I can't get to, don't want to do.
Boss.
I'm not feeling. Like yesterday, I was kicking with some like amazing producers, and I'm sitting there like, I got a tattoo at 3, but I really feel like I need to be here. So I gave it to one of my employees, and he killed. He did a great job. So I trained people to tattoo like me. Here you go. I still got my clientele. Use that money to fund my music career, take care of my bills, take care of my child. And we lit.
Boss up.
Yeah,
you
just
living that boss life.
prioritizing really is what it is. I don't need all the money in the world from tattooing. I just need enough to fund what I want to do, live comfortably, sustain. Yeah.
So I want to say it was Nasty Chick. You said
Yes.
you said you crossed 100,000, right?
Oh, for
So,
sure.
is that factual?
Factual. Everything is
6 figure.
facts here, guys.
I love that.
Nah, facts. So for some people, it takes a lot to reach. You know what I'm saying? To reach 6 figures, that's like one of their goals. Like, how did you feel after you made your first? 100K.
It's so funny. I didn't even know I had made 100K. Yeah. I did my taxes. She was like, "Yeah, you made this much." I was like, "I did what?"
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dang.
Where the money at? Where the money at?
Where is it? But yeah, I definitely on my taxes. That's what she said I made. I was lit, and we've been lit ever since. Yeah.
Ain't no going back after that.
Ain't no going back. What?
It's just going up from here
Going
now.
up,
That's
for
what's
sure.
up.
So, not to pry too much into your business, but was that like a combination of music and tattoo, or was it all from tattooing?
Ooh, a little bit of music. I mean, like I said, I just started in 2020. I've made some bread, but obviously tattooing, I've been doing it for a lot longer, so it's quick money. It's like,
So with your career getting into the music industry, what is the support like from not just your tattoo fans, but going into the music? Like, how has the support been with you transitioning from the tattoo industry going into the music?
Honestly, the support has been overwhelming.
Really?
I wasn't really sure what was going to happen, but the second I said I wanted to do music, somebody wanted to do an interview about it. Then somebody was like, let's go to the studio. Hey, I got a song. Let's do it. Let's do a feature. It just kind of happened organically, but I just didn't expect it to happen like that.
You're making your mark though. Like even your cover of your album, is it album mixtape?
It's an EP.
EP. Yes. So even like the cover of the EP, first of all, is that Snake Rule?
Oh yeah, it's a real snake.
Oh no, I gotta see the BTS on that because my ass cannot do it. That thing was wrapping around your head.
Yes, I just sat there for 2 hours and let the snake do whatever, and we just shot for 2 hours. So I have like 2 hours worth of of pictures, and I was like, that's the one. That one is so
See,
different.
and I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time meeting you, and I was really expecting the tattoos.
I know.
I was really expecting the tattoos. I liked it.
I really want
Nychelle
them.
Rare. I was like,
Come
oh,
on
that's
now.
cute.
Wow.
Right? I was like, that's cute.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, I did my cover art myself. Well, the photographer did his thing,
Yeah.
and I went and did my cover art myself. And I was like, man, I want a face tat. So
I was
that's
gonna
the thing.
say, would you ever get
my
one?
face tatted so bad, but I also act and do other things. So it's like I just want to find
Right.
the balance, figuring out what'll work for now. So my face ain't tatted yet, but it will be. But on the cover, I was like, man, this is what I want to look like. So why not? Like, it's
I
art,
loved it. I loved everything, the hairstyle itself. Like, your style overall, I fucks with it. So many people do. So where does your inspiration come from? Like, do you just wake up and you're just like, this cute, this cute, this cute? Yep. Okay, bet.
Comfort.
Because me, I always tell people are like, people are always like, I like your style, Sook, and I'm like, good. I'm trying to be a Spice girl. I'm trying to be a Spice girl. I'm every Spice girl.
You know what? That's beautiful. That's fire. No, I really just, comfortability. I love hats. I love trucker hats. I love J's. You won't really catch me in heels like that.
Yeah, same.
It's dangerous. Mm-hmm. I could fall any minute. I'm clumsy. So I just very comfortable, but still feminine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I love that. So when I was listening to your music, I will say one thing that makes you so rare form.
Rare form.
But it's been a really long time since I've heard a female with your flow. Because there's a lot of animation, I feel like, with a lot of people's voice. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of people can agree because nowadays it's art. People say it's art, like adding the auto-tune or whichever it is. Yeah. But like the way that you flow, you have substance behind it. Like you're making your mark. Like that's why I said like the rare form, it's like your bars are a legit bar. It's not no knick-knack, paddywhack. It rhymes. Yeah, type shit. Yeah. And you really you have some shit to say. Sure. And I was actually telling KG, there's a part, and I gotta ask because I'm a lesbian and I'm a part of the LGBTQ community. Okay, baby. So I recently listened to one of your recent freestyles, I believe. Mm-hmm. Green Room. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was in New York.
Okay, yeah.
New York.
That flow
on
was
the radar.
That flow was that was dope.
Thank you.
I played that for KG and I was like, listen. I fucks with the EP, but this right here. And then I heard what did you say? I think she said
what'd you say?
Lesbian by nature. Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Okay, so you said a couple of things, but yeah. So with that, I got to dip into your personal life a little bit. Okay. So have you? Are you lesbian by nature?
I am not.
Okay.
But I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm cool, but I just thought it was a cool play. Yeah. Everyone thinks I am anyways. Like, let me just, you know what I'm saying? Play off words. Everybody's like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let me play off words. How can I play off words?
Why do they think that you are?
I dress very tomboyish most of the time. I have short hair. I don't really act girly like that. You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you about that. Maybe y'all can help me. So like,
look, I'm over here like, let me read that real quick.
I don't understand, and I could be tripping, but I don't understand. Like, I feel like a lot of times when women, I'm not saying that it's you, but I feel like when women go through stuff, like they cut their hair for like a fresh start.
Facts.
I love that though.
So is that what made you cut your hair? Or like,
for sure.
Was it fresh start?
Yeah.
But like, how does it like?
What was that journey? Like, what got you to? You know what? Gone.
It was a lot. I was going through a lot of crazy stuff in my personal life, and I had pretty much overcame a lot of things, and I just wanted to show myself like, what's okay? Let's just cut it all off. Let's cut everybody off. Let's cut the hair off. Let's just be Nychelle 2.0. We about to be lit. So I just cut it off. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to let go of that.
So what is the significance with hair and women? You know what I'm saying?
Because that's supposed to be our beauty and stuff. Like that's where you know what I'm saying? I
will say I love seeing a woman just with a low fade. It's very bold because like for me, like growing up in a Latina home or Latin home, we were told not to cut our hair. Like I had long hair from like to my knees until, I got sick of it and I just rebelled against them. But they never allowed me to do that because they did consider that as a symbolic of me being a female, a pure female at that. And then, so for me, I feel like it's so symbolic to see a woman walk down the street just just rocking her fit, whether it's some sneakers, some heels, on her way to work, on her way to the studio, you know, at the drive-thru. I'm just like, I know how much power that holds. Just cutting your hair, like it's a big thing.
Being bold in the world.
Yeah. I used to not could do it though, honestly.
What if your daughter cut?
What you mean?
What if your daughter cut her hair?
Oh, like if a girl had no hair, you'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That's what's up, you know.
I used to, but like now I'm like, there's a lot of beautiful women, you know, who could pull it off.
Yeah.
At the time, I didn't see many that could pull it off. I think there was like Amber Rose. Or,
She looked fine. She looks crazy with a wig on. I'm like,
exactly.
Because there's some women I'm like, man, I'll lick your head right now. They have the perfect egg head, and I'm just like, yes, you did that.
But as far as my daughter, 21 and up, she could do whatever she wanted to, but not till she's 21. Up until 21, like she got to keep. I get mad when she straightens her hair. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah. So she can't do none of that till she's 21.
Oh no.
Oh, you're a strict daddy.
Actually, I just like she asked me for her 15th birthday, she can get her nose pierced. I'm like maybe 16. You know what I'm saying?
That's really cool of you.
Yeah, actually. Maybe 6. I really wanted to say 18, but I'm like I see it more often these days, so I'm like maybe 16.
Yeah, I pierced my nose when I was 14.
That's crazy.
My own nose.
Yeah, all my piercings, I had to do it by myself on the low. Like I knew my parents weren't going for it, and I was just like, well, I'm gonna show up with a eyebrow pierced anyways.
That's literally what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But then now that I think about stuff, like I got my first tattoo at 14, my second at 15.
Oh, you wild.
Yeah, so it's like, dang, man, maybe I am going a little hard because my parents.
And she asked, like that's what's up.
She asked.
Yeah, that's good.
I just did it like
you're doing something right as a parent when your kid comes and asks you for permission for something.
Right, especially something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just went to, they had this dude in the hood who used to do tattoos for everybody, and I just pulled up like, what's up?
Lovely.
Yeah, I got like 4 hood tats, but you know.
I love that.
So earlier you had mentioned your rap that you had wrote when you were 13, and you said something like Lil' Kim, or you believe you said something close to what Lil' Kim may potentially say. So it got me thinking, who were some artists that you listened to back in the day?
Lil' Kim.
I
listened to a lot of Missy Elliott.
That's my girl. I love me some Missy.
Okay.
Misdemeanor.
She was. I was like, man, not only is she, you know, she cares about what she's saying or whatever, but like the visuals, it's crazy.
And she kept that feminine side with that dominance coming from a female. Exactly. Like I love that shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Andre 3000.
Yes.
Or Outkast, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was my jam. I love that.
What is your? Because Andre is actually my favorite rapper. I will say that. Yeah, he's my favorite rapper. What is one of your favorite Outkast songs?
Ooh.
Mine's Jazzy Belle. I always go back to Jazzy Belle.
Ooh. I'm a Libra. We don't make decisions like this.
Oh,
no, I'm so serious.
See, now we got to get into the moon signs because you know today the moon. It's a whole new moon today. They say.
It? Today's a new moon.
They say something. They said something. Today's the day to manifest.
This is when you
and just put it out.
yeah.
Today's the day you manifest.
I gotta go manifest.
All this is new to me.
I mean, you're here talking music. You're here talking your career, baby girl. You did that 6 figures. You got to add for another 6.
Yeah.
Ooh, come on, somebody.
Another 6. Put that out there.
Let's get that 7.
Yes.
Yeah. Facts. But since we're talking about artists, would you sign to another artist?
This is the funniest thing because an artist actually said that the other day.
That they would sign you?
Yeah. And it's so crazy. So they asked me, or they told me I got a deal for you, whatever.
Okay.
They wanted me to be excited, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, of course, like most people would be like, oh my God.
Right.
But I was like, what does that mean though? Mm-hmm. What do you want from me? What are you gonna require from me? Right. But then I realized too, okay, you're an artist. You gonna be worried about your. Can I cuss? I'm not gonna cuss.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Okay. I've been cussing.
You have?
Yeah.
You gonna worry about your own career before mine because you're an artist.
Right.
And like literally that's what kind of transpired with that whole situation. And then yesterday I was hanging out with a pretty dope artist and he was like, don't sign to nobody.
That's
love. You don't have no leverage right now. I mean, you have some, but it's not like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not enough where they're coming to you and they need you. It's more like you need them. And I felt that. Because I had told the dude, I was like, nah, I don't really know about that. And then to get confirmation the next day by a really dope artist, it's like, all right, cool, I did the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Keep him around.
Not facts. And shout out to everybody who is signed. But so, for example, like the Glorilla situation, right? She had a huge single, huge record, and ended up going signing to Yo Gotti, which I feel like outside looking in, Yo Gotti puts a lot to his artist. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course he still drops, but you know, if you had like a record like that took off, would you go that same route, or would you just kind of wait it out to see what else?
Me and Lil Mama is different. I feel like, I don't want to say anything wrong here, but I feel like she's a different artist than me.
Right.
I do a lot of different sounds. I feel like she has her sound, like one specific sound. So it's like, it's kind of, you might want to sign to somebody and just get what you can get, because people get really bored of the same thing over and over again.
Facts.
So I feel like that was the best decision for her,
Right.
Gotcha.
because of the type of artist she is.
That makes
You know what I'm
sense.
saying?
Yeah.
So.
I tell people that all the time when they talk about their careers and their opportunities. Not every opportunity is you're supposed to take. And you're not supposed to work with every single person that you encounter or every single person that you meet. You can meet a producer at the club, y'all can talk this and that, it sounds so good, but we may not vibe. My sound may not vibe with you, you know? And I feel like that's where a lot of people who are starting into the game of the music industry, they think, oh, I'm trying to get in the studio. I need to, like, every song that they make is a hit.
That's a fact. Like, that's a big fact.
Yeah.
Even the same artist yesterday, they're like, stop doing features. Just do your thing. Like, stop trying to collab with. I don't try to collab with people, but a lot of people try to collab with me. They're like, why?
Yeah.
Like, build your shit on your name, and then later on, you can do these collaborations.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? That makes sense.
Real shit. And you know what? They were even saying that, I remember about Lil Baby in the past, because there was a year where he ended up putting out, I'm not doing any more features. I think he had said that last year or so, or this year. So. And he was like, I'm done doing features, because that is a strategic way for you to, you know how they say with business, you do business to business, you know, you work together and promote, market and such, you work. And then with some other people, it could be a curse, or it just depends on who you're working with, because you're either supporting their music career, or you're supporting my music career. You know,
exactly.
Yeah.
I talked to Lyric about that, because Lyric is the opposite. Like, he really doesn't work with a lot of people, and I'm like, bro, like, I feel like you should at least give, you know what I'm saying, for a little while, like, work with a lot of people, do, you know, features, collaborations, you know what I'm saying?
We're supposed to do something.
Yeah,
exactly. We're going to do something,
We need to set that up. And then, you know what I'm saying, then at a certain point, you could, you know, fall back, but it's like, you do need to work with people to kind of build that camaraderie, you know, in the industry, within your city, but then just don't
be a yes man.
Don't overdo it, you know what I'm saying? Don't oversell yourself to where it gets to the point that people heard you so much. Yeah. It's like, I'm cool
off.
What
they can't have. You don't want to oversaturate.
I'm cool off that person for a little while.
Has so far being transitioning into the music industry, has there been any disappointments that you've come across?
Oh yeah.
That's a good question.
So what is one of your biggest disappointments with the industry?
Being a woman.
So far, being a woman,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's true.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to work, bro. You trying to go on a date.
I'm
trying to work. You trying to go on a date.
No.
You know what I mean? Making it awkward.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's just really made it hard for me. I can't really reach out to nobody, because they think it's, oh, let me see what else I can get out this situation. It's like, dog, I was just
literally trying to
just trying to come record, dog. Like, I don't want to do all that. So that's been a big disappointment, like, thinking that people want to work with me. I mean, like, as a woman, you kind of peep game real early, but it's still disappointing when, even if someone keeps it cool for like 6 months, and then boom,
they hit you with that comment. Yeah,
you're like, damn, we was almost cool, bro. That's a big disappointment for me. Just, you know,
it's really unfortunate, because there's so many women who say that getting into the industry, and it's almost like I'm gonna get this deal, I'm gonna make this bread with keeping my morals. You know, I'm not about to be that type of woman, because what I was gonna ask, or KG actually had the question, what makes a boss? Like, because there's some women out there who are willing to work with other men. Flirt with other men, you know, sometimes they'll to get what they want, to get that record deal, to, you know, whichever the case is, they're being taken care of label wise, living wise.
For sure.
So what do you think about those women considering themselves a boss?
They're still a boss. I mean, there's different kinds of bosses. You have good bosses, bad bosses, but they still get it done.
Right. So do you as a boss, do you have to date other bosses, or can you date somebody who's not a boss?
I've tried both.
Okay.
Which do you prefer?
How was the experience?
Let me see. So the one who was a boss, it's hard to get them to, like, support you, kind of, because they're doing their own thing. So it's hard to, like, get that support because they're so engulfed in what they're doing. Right. But it's also like, I'm very attracted to you being a boss. So it's hard because I'm one too. So how do we find that balance? And then, I might have dated a dude that, work at the little putt-putt spot.
Yeah.
And, emotionally, he's great.
Facts.
But we cannot go to Cancun together. Like, we can't go to Jamaica. We can't go to... Where we going, bro?
You can't. It's going to take you maybe like 2 years.
Yeah, it's going to take us a couple times.
Hopefully he gets some tips at the bar.
You got to save up. You got to put the PTO in.
Exactly. Bro, I'm about to cry. Literally.
That's facts, though, because I really feel like... they're like, I want a regular date. What type of person are you dating right now?
I'm not dating anybody specifically,
okay.
but maybe. That's a hard
so if
question.
somebody wanted, so what are your qualities when it comes to your love life? Like, what is something that you look for?
I don't know. Because the second I look for something, I realize I actually don't really want that.
Yeah.
Like I get it, I'm like, oh man, this is trash. I don't really want that. I feel like can we be like best friends, bro? Like, can I tell you anything? Can you tell me anything? Well, that was cringy. Anything? Can you tell me anything? There we go. And, vice versa. Are you cool with kids? I got a kid. You cool with kids?
Yeah.
You like kids? What's up? So I'm really just into, let's be friends, bro. Because if we can't be friends and we're just trying to jump into a relationship, that's going to be terrible.
I'm going to play the devil advocate, though.
Come on.
So when dudes do become, close to a girl or best friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, the more you spend time with somebody, the more you get attracted to them, you like them. So even though y'all are best friends, there's this curiosity, there's this attraction there, right? So the negative part is like you thinking or whoever's thinking that y'all just gonna be friends, and the next thing you know, they pop up like, shit, let's try this. So
okay, well, when I say let's be friends, the premise of the relationship does start off as like, I think you're attractive.
Okay.
But like, there's just not a lot of pressure.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's really that part about
We're
it.
enjoying each other.
Yeah, I'm enjoying you. Let's see. Let me see how you act when we go to town. Let me see how you act when someone comes up to me, because sometimes they get jealous, they get weird. Oh no, she good. No, I'm not. I'm trying to take a picture of my fan. Like, let's you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So that's just I'm just saying, I've been through a lot. Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm coming with it.
Would you be able, because you said that there's times where you try to show up to work and people, sometimes the fellas will maneuver that and try to switch it up and be like, oh, let's go on a date. Would you, so people in the music industry you're not willing to date, or would you date somebody in the industry?
That's so funny. I have, dated.
Dabbled.
It's cool. Like, I do like artistic people. Because I feel like we can be inspired by each other. But I don't think it's kind of, kind of trash too at the same time.
So homie at Topgolf got a better
He got a better chance.
Okay.
Yeah, he do got a better chance. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shout out to Topgolf.
Right. I'm over here like, shit, shout out to the fellas.
Okay.
Shout out to y'all.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
since on that note, I want to play a game with you. Okay.
I forgot about that.
I have a bowl full of questions.
Okay.
And I actually don't. This is the CEO questions himself. So don't.
Do it.
just icebreaker questions.
Okay.
Icebreaker questions. Don't blame me for these questions, okay?
But the thing is, y'all both got an answer now.
Okay.
That's even worse.
It
No,
is.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah, both got it.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. I'll let you pick.
Okay, let me see here. Got
And
nice
don't talk.
handwriting.
Okay, don't talk about my handwriting.
Favorite Dallas artist. This
crazy.
is nice.
Oh,
Erykah Badu.
really? Same. I was gonna say Erykah Badu myself.
Yeah,
That's my baby.
I see.
I love her.
I'm gonna say Tuck.
Tuck.
It's the big
Yeah,
G.
no, that's fire.
Mike like a Mike buff.
Okay.
we
It
go.
says favorite food.
Ooh. I really like vegan tacos. I don't know. Like veggie tacos? Like, I'm vegan, so like,
Yeah.
I gotta, it's not gonna
First
sound.
of all, why? I meant to
Why am
ask
I
you that.
vegan?
Yes,
Yeah.
why?
How long
Because
have-
health
yeah.
is wealth.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not all vegan is healthy. Like y'all be eating.
I don't
like,
eat that stuff. I know what you're about to
eating
say.
fried cauliflower and.
I mean, sometimes
cauliflower
that's
is
our
bomb.
equivalent of like junk food.
Yeah,
Cauliflower.
I'm thinking when somebody says they vegan, I'm thinking that means you're extremely healthy.
Yeah.
But honestly, it just
You can be a
means
fat
that
vegan.
this-
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I've seen some.
Yeah, I ate some like fried pickles last night. But
He's like, that's not no fried chicken though.
right, no, I ate like fried pickles. Like I do eat junk food that's vegan, but
Okay, so
you
why?
feel better.
But why? I mean,
What,
of course, health.
what
but yeah.
influenced the
Yeah.
vegan journey? What started the vegan journey?
My health was doing some weird stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. So I was just like, let me try this vegan stuff. I have a naturopathic doctor. She's like, let's just go vegan. And I did it, and I got a lot better. Like,
How
way
long
better.
have you been on this journey?
4 years.
4 years. Okay, yeah.
And no
Congratulations.
slip ups. No.
Okay, let me. Okay. I did take a break during quarantine because I was afraid. I went and stayed with my family. I was afraid of going to the grocery store. So I would eat what my mama made.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I eat this chicken. It's
Yeah, I was the
Shout
same
out to
way.
you for being 100. It's not-
Yeah, I was a
no, I did.
pescatarian before the pandemic, and then once the pandemic hit, because they said it was airborne, so you couldn't leave the house.
Yep.
And so I was like door dashing, and that was my first time trying a Popeye's chicken, and I'm gonna
was
tell
that?
you, I had about 5 of them.
Bussin'.
I never had the chicken.
I ain't going back though. I can't eat it no more.
The sandwich.
I had the sandwich.
Yeah.
Was
I
it
ain't
what
go-
it? Was it what it?
It was amazing. I had it October 10th,
She remember the date and everything.
2021.
She got the day and everything.
Yeah, I remember. It was bussin'.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite food?
Oh yeah, that's right. My favorite food, any Italian food, man.
Italian.
Any pasta, any lasagna, just any type of pasta form.
You
It's
like-
my go-to.
You like
I miss
22
that
pounds too.
Right.
I
You are so
know,
lucky. Let me eat a bowl of
know.
pasta. It's a wrap.
I took, on the other side of this whiteboard, it says no pasta, no bread. I'm trying to get slim in the winter.
Come on now.
Okay, go ahead. Your turn.
Okay, let me see. Okay. These damn nails.
That's a whole nother thing.
What?
Yeah, I know my handwriting trash.
Basket?
Let me see.
Balloon?
See, now she talking about my handwriting.
What did you
guys.
say? Basketball or soccer? Is that what it said?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
basketball.
sorry.
Yeah, basketball or
You
soccer.
put or next to basketball. I'm like,
It's like he said basketballing.
Forget y'all.
oh, that's tough. I'm going to say soccer.
Oh, wow, really?
Only because I like basketball, but my grandpa was a soccer player and my son is obsessed with soccer. So we just going to go with soccer.
I love that.
Keep him in soccer because soccer
Yeah.
players get paid.
Hey,
Yes.
what? He dressed up like a soccer player every day for school. It's so annoying. He wear my socks because they go up a little high.
Oh,
I
wow.
love that.
Yeah,
He loves the socks.
He be
yeah.
ready for
That's what's
recess.
Oh, that's so cute. Bachata or twerking? You know me, I'm a bachata.
Twerk.
I ain't got ass to twerk, okay?
Twerk.
I'm gonna point at you at the club when it's time for
You know, I do my thing. Do my
Ain't
thing.
you, don't you got like a little Colombian or no? You black.
Yeah, no, I got a little Venezuelan and a Costa
Venezuelan.
Rican on
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna
Okay.
need you to get your bachata on there too. You know what I'm saying? The 1, 2.
1, 2. I got you. Ooh, this is good. Hidden talent. You go first. I don't know. I show everybody everything. Social media knows everything.
Oh, hidden talent. Professional dancer, is that a hidden talent?
That's
a lot of people
fire.
don't know.
That's fire.
Yeah, I did some things for
Yeah,
Daddy
I guess.
Yankee and shit. So
Facts.
What?
yeah, Daddy Yankee,
She
J
be low-key with
Balvin.
it, too,
Yeah,
like-
I'm low key.
cool.
Yeah, man, I be doing.
That's fire. You got to teach me.
Yeah, hey, if you need a dancer on stage,
I no, I need one.
I teach choreography. We'll talk after this.
Oh my gosh, look at God. Okay, hidden talent. I don't know. I literally show y'all everything.
You're a chameleon. I feel like every day you wake up and you learn a
What
new
can I do
talent.
today?
And you're like,
I really
okay.
do. That's so hard. I used to be a piercer. I guess that's
Okay.
hidden because I only did it for like a year. I don't. That's boring though. I want something better.
No.
I feel like
Something
you
better.
got something. There's something in there you're
Right,
not
what do
telling
I
me.
know?
Hidden
how to
talent.
do.
Is there something like oddly weird about you that we don't know?
No. I literally do everything on social media.
Okay.
I'm stressed. We're gonna come back to this.
Side question though, how does one get into your close friends? It's lit.
Oh, it's lit.
My
It's
close
lit.
friends is lit
It's
from
lit.
time to time.
It's lit.
You have to literally be my close friend. Like I have to know you. I have to know that you're not gonna take a screenshot and put it on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just have to trust that you're not gonna be a weirdo.
Ah,
You
I
know what
hate
I'm saying?
weirdos.
But if I actually like you, I probably like a dude that I'm
See,
like
now y'all got
dating.
me wanting to be a part of this close
You gotta
friends
ask
list
it.
because
Yeah, just ask. You
because
can
I'm
go
over here like, wait, I see the boring stuff.
No, if you're my close friends, like you know what I really be doing. Like you know who I really be around, what
Yeah.
I really be on. So it's just like a trust thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
My close friends is really, I rarely post on it, but when I do, it's like it's really me. I feel like I gotta be cautious of shit I post.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts,
saying? So
facts.
like the funny shit or like the shit I be doing low key is what I just put on my
You put
close
on there.
friends.
That's smart.
I ain't got a
I'm
close
not your close
friends. I'm
friend.
just like, look,
Okay.
if y'all got a problem with what y'all seeing, here.
That's real.
I don't have a close friends. I don't want to pit you know.
Man, I love that. I be taking people out that
Nah,
thing.
fact.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to have to add, remove, and do all that.
It's just once in a while you gotta clean it up a little bit. For sure.
Because if I gotta remove you, it's on site in
It's
public.
on site.
I took my baby mama off my close friend.
See, that's
See?
you would have to do that.
Yeah, I took off my friends.
Okay, so this one, I feel like we
cold.
actually touched on this one because sneakers are heels.
Oh, sneakers.
Sneakers. She said J's. You know me.
I got
you know.
on slides right now.
Yeah. I would prefer house shoes at all times.
All times.
Yes.
I need to get me some easy slides.
For sure.
I heard those like the most
Okay.
comfortable thing.
I think so. Yeah, I heard that too.
One song you could listen to every day, or a song that you do listen to every day.
You go first. Let me think. I'm a Libra. This is not fair.
What is a Libra? Okay, so explain to me what is a Libra.
what is this Libra energy?
Yeah, what is this
Speak up.
Libra?
Okay, so basically, Libras, we are always looking for balance, but we never find it because we always think something better out there that'll balance me. So we never actually find it.
Which is why you're so multi-talented. You go, you see?
Libra vibes. A lot of your favorite artists are Libras. Cardi B is a Libra.
Okay.
Lil Wayne's a Libra.
Oh, that's
you know what I'm saying.
There you go.
think
But
mine's a Sagittarius.
we just don't make decisions. We're just like, well, what if there's something better? Like I said, like, oh, but there's a better song. So I can't. It's hard for me to answer questions like that.
How do you live like that though? Like,
It's very, very hard.
Yeah.
It's stressful. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna hold you, but that's who I am.
That's who I am. Own that shit. I love how she owns herself. That's the best part about you.
That's tough.
I couldn't. One song that I listen to every day, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably Queen Majesty by Heavy D. That's, yeah, Heavy D, that brings me back to my childhood. And I feel like the moment Apple Music existed, that is the first song I downloaded, and that is a song that I keep in rotation.
That's fire.
you wanna know what's crazy? I don't even listen to music like I used to anymore. Like,
That's crazy.
But it's been that way because
That's how life is.
Yeah,
Just
it's been
manifested.
so heavy, and honestly, like for me, the new music that has been out, it hasn't necessarily matched the energy that the world has been
Facts.
giving.
Facts.
And so, and so it's just been kind of hard to, back in the day, we would have a go-to song, like if we were brokenhearted,
Feeling
or,
some way, yeah,
or if we wanted to wake
just
up
trying
and
to
start
be-
cleaning the house, and we're like, okay, I need an upbeat, like for me and my house, like we would play bachata to clean the house because it's, we're up in our feet.
Right.
And then, nowadays it's like, what song you gonna rap about for the pandemic?
Right. We're like,
Or the monkeypox?
monkeypox is crazy.
Like,
Right. It's tough. We just trying to exist right now. It's so hard.
and my problem is, it's not really a problem. It's a good problem to have, but there's so much music to consume. So it's like,
Yeah.
I'll listen to a new project, and then somebody else is dropping something, and then I got bad anxiety. So it's like, damn, I still want to listen to this, but there's something else that came out.
That's deep.
So I end up listening to nothing.
I got a
Yeah,
question.
that's real.
I
That's
got a
thing.
question for you guys. Do you catch, when you do listen to music, do you catch yourself listening to more new music? Like, do you go searching for new music, or you always go back to what? And if you go back, what time frame do you go back to?
Early 2000s.
Early 2000s. That was a fun time, man. Every time I hear music, I'm like,
I
man.
was literally watching Cinderella with Moesha.
Yes.
Impossible.
Yes.
Like, we was
Ooh,
literally
Whitney
singing
Houston,
that in the
R.I.P.
shop.
baby.
See, I'm like you. I go back to listen to like whatever, cause I'm a
Good
movie
times.
buff. So like I
Okay.
watch a lot of movies. So depending on what movie or show I'm watching, whatever vibes that gives me. So like I was watching.
Soul Train. I mean,
Nah.
Soul Food.
I was
Mama.
watching.
Every time people hear that Mama song, they think of Soul Food.
That's real. No, she right.
New York Undercover. On,
Okay.
but like that was a '90s New York. You know what I'm saying? So like
the vibes.
what they did was they had like all the hip hop artists like a part of like the show.
Yeah.
So I just went back and listened to like the old '90s hip hop.
That's fire.
And it just like really took me back. So that's what I kind of been listening to.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Mace lately. I seen this interview.
Yeah.
On $1 million worth of game. I'm like, damn, Mace had some hits.
Mace did have some hits.
Mace had some hits.
'Cause
I
honestly,
rapped for him on Clubhouse once.
oh,
You
that's
serious?
what's up.
Yeah. It
Hold
was
on,
like
hold on,
twice.
Hold on. We gotta talk about
Back
this.
up.
Yeah, I did. It was so
So-
random.
Walk us through this. You're on Clubhouse for.
Minding my business. I was bored. It was like
So you just hopped on
kind of the
Clubhouse?
end tail of the pandemic. I'm at the house. I downloaded Clubhouse. Somebody gave me the little invite, and I just started getting in these rooms where it was just like 21 Savage was talking. I'm just like sitting right there next to them, like listening to what they got to say. I'm trying to be in the music industry, so I'm in these rooms, and they're like, "Hey, does anyone want to rap for Mace?" I was like, "Bing." And I was like the first one. I just did it.
That's
It was
what's up.
fire.
Are you still on Clubhouse?
I have the app. I got on there a month and a half ago. I had an interview for like a tattoo thing. And everybody came on there. It was cute. You know.
I feel like that app like came and went like the quickest.
Yeah.
Because they messed up.
Probably like the quickest. What do you think was the problem? Like
It was
like
lit.
the down. It was like everybody wanted
Because
to
they
get the
opened it
invite.
up to everybody and their mama, and like people like exclusivity.
Yeah.
Like they should have kept it where you have to get an invite. I think that was dope.
The creator invite everybody. Yeah,
like
that
it
would have been
shows
dope.
who invited you, but now it's like, oh, anybody can get on Clubhouse. Like, all right,
Where's the
it's
fun?
like
Where's the
Facebook.
exclusivity in that?
Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't have a Clubhouse? Sucks. But now it's like everybody got it. It's pointless.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask the question because we forgot. What is one song that you listen to?
Oh yeah, we did say that.
Y'all talk our way out of that.
I didn't. I forgot. I
That's
mean,
a
can I
hard
say
one.
my own song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You listen to
I would
it?
say I do listen to What They Want pretty much every day. What they want from a bitch. The money, the motive.
That's
yeah.
KG's. KG, wasn't that the one that you brought up earlier when we were talking?
I brought up two. I
Yeah,
think.
you brought
Probably
up
that
two.
one, a nasty chick or something.
Yeah, Nasty Chicken, What They Want.
What they want. I listen to What They Want all the time. Even this morning, somebody came at me crazy on my live. I had to rap him a few bars so he could understand. Like, don't do that.
Don't
Don't
try
do that.
me.
Everybody on the live was like, yeah, let them know, Nychelle. I was like,
Don't
yeah,
come to
dog.
me as a woman.
Don't come to me as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to go off real quick.
Okay, $100,000 to invest.
Like, where would I put it?
Question.
What you
Yeah.
doing with it?
What you doing with $100,000?
Get 20K real quick.
Of course.
Right. Let me flip this.
Well, let me see. So, I am a parent, so I would definitely slide some money into my son's different accounts I got growing for him, because that's what, gotta be responsible. Might mess around and spend a couple bands just because I can. But I really would invest probably most of it back into the career. Like, I've learned letting money sit is the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
So I definitely would put it right back into my career, whether that's tattooing, get a bigger shop, another project, visuals. I'm really obsessed with doing visuals.
Yeah.
Probably put it into there to get the videographers I really want, the engineers I really want to work with, the producers I really want to work with. I would probably do that because 100,000 go really fast for real.
It really can. It's a lot, but it can go.
It goes very quickly,
Yeah.
so you gotta you might as well just use it. Like, yeah, don't
So
hold
let
on
me
to
let me
it.
ask you. I'm gonna say when, not if.
Okay.
So when music takes off and you're on Cardi B level, right? Do you expand the tattoo shop, have multiple shops under your brand name, or you just hire somebody else to do that? Like, what's the goal for you?
The goal for me, so as far as the tattoo shop goes, well, let me backtrack. I really like teaching.
Okay.
I really like teaching. I was an art teacher for a little bit. So even at my shop now, the people that work in my studio, I teach them stuff. I enjoy showing them techniques and so on and so forth, especially for artists of color. So I have an apprentice. He's a black guy. I taught him how to tattoo. He done quit his job. He living his best life. I felt really good about that. So I feel like when I get the bag, I want to offer other artists of color, specifically, the opportunity to become tattoo artists and show them the ropes, show them because it's really hard as a black tattoo artist to go into another type of shop. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
They look at you like, I'm not about to tell you nothing.
Right.
I'm not about to give you the game. And I feel like for me, it took me longer to get where I'm at now because I didn't have someone to really show me what was right and what was wrong. So I say that to say, when I get the bread, I'm gonna invest back into artists who want to, tattoo just like me. Right. I feel like you can change someone's life by teaching them. What's that saying?
Yeah.
Teach a man how to fish.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
teach them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to teach people how to fish, and I want to have a space for them to do that. And
That's
yeah.
dope. A lot of people don't want to put other people on, and I love that.
Oh no, I love putting people on. That's so
Yeah.
fun.
That's real.
Like changing
I love
people's
that.
lives. That's fire.
I know people typically always ask you, about being like on Ink Masters and being on TV.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to know how it's actually, benefited you because it's put you on a different platform, right?
Sure.
So what growth or what new opportunities have you seen from it?
Not gonna lie, I've been booked solid since I did this show.
Okay.
Visibility is really, really key here.
Yeah.
The entire country can see you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So any state I go to, I get booked there and be busy all weekend, however long I'm there. But the visibility part is really key. I was on Ink Master. I did work that people liked. It wasn't like I was on there messing up
Right.
and doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So even though I didn't like win, I still won on the back end.
For sure.
So I'm booked and busy. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of just, reality TV is a whole different monster. So
Would you do it again? Reality TV?
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
So y'all see that thing in a few. It's crazy. I'm about to leave tomorrow to go do some stuff. So
That's crazy. So,
Am I able to ask?
yeah, I'm on Black Ink.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say you mentioned it earlier that you were, and I've been watching your posts, following you, and I see that you're with the crew.
Yeah.
How is it filming with them currently?
I love them.
Yeah.
It's, I'm from Texas. Everything's slower. We listen to each other talk. Ain't nobody interrupting nobody. But in New York, it's like, you talking, are you dumb?
It's so aggressive.
I'm like,
Yeah.
shoot, I don't know if you want to fight
It's
me.
so aggressive, but it's out of love. Yeah.
So that was like the learning curve for me being in New York, just realizing like, no one's mad at you. They just said how they talk. It's going to be okay. So yeah, but it's been lit.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So I mean, I know people like who really wanted to take the reality TV approach to become celebrity. Like celebrity was like their job. Like that's what they wanted. So for somebody who wanted to like go down that footsteps, I mean, of course I know there's different shows or different niches, but if you had to say, hey, at least do these things to get the opportunity to be on reality TV, like what would those 3 things be?
Let me see. Definitely show your personality on social media. Okay. Networking is a really big part of it. Personality, networking, and not being afraid to put yourself out there in general. Like,
scared money don't make money.
Okay, that's really how people find me. Like these different producers and stuff, they see me just like being myself on social media consistently. Yeah. Like consistency is very key. Like that's really what I feel opened the door. Yeah. Being consistent.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like the best tattoo artist in the entire world, but I'm lit. You know what I'm saying?
What is a tool that you use to market yourself, promote yourself?
Social media.
Instagram,
Twitter.
Yeah.
Going out, taking pictures with people that I'm, you know what I mean? Just showing who you are. Like, people just want to know who you are. And if you can inspire people, like, man, she's so cool. She does this, that, or she makes great art. I want to see what else she has to offer. Yeah. Oh, she's funny. Oh, she's a mom. Like, you just have to be open to being open, literally.
You just said you got to be open, like willing to be open, because a lot of times people try to be too cool and like, bro, you're basically hiding from the bag.
Yeah, exactly.
People are not going to invest in somebody they don't know, or they, you know what I'm saying?
They want to feel you know what I'm saying? They want to feel like they know you.
Nah, that's 1,000.
Which is annoying sometimes.
Yeah, because I mean, I was going to ask you, like, how is it like giving yourself? I mean, not giving yourself, but giving a lot of yourself to the world. Because one thing I struggle with, with social media, which I'm trying to do better, is I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a dude, but I hate talking to myself. Like, I feel like I'm talking to myself. If I just put up a camera and I'm like, yo, today I did this, and I be like, bro, delete. You know what I'm saying? Like how do you get comfortable, you know what I'm saying, with giving?
Just doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I just got comfortable going live like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I still can't do that.
I don't do it ever.
Really? I don't know. That's really where I shine on social media, is just putting the phone up and talking. It's kind of hard for me to just sit there and talk to someone like in front of a bunch of people, but like, oh yeah, I'm talking to my phone. Y'all can't say nothing back to me. I control the room. I love when I can control my environment.
See, and that's how I am. Like, and that's why I don't go live, or because I try to control the environment. Because you can't control what other people say and think of you. And so, like, you have a son, and I have a kid as well. And so, when I first got into the entertainment industry, I was my Instagram was only my son, and so it started opening doors for people to make comments and judge my motherhood and such like that. And so I was like, okay, let me backtrack, because even though what they're saying is false, but I'm not about to let you feel freely to do this.
And that was tough for me.
Yeah,
I used to like cover up even more than I do now, because I was like, oh, people are gonna, I'm a mom, and that's a real like thing though.
Yeah.
But I had to be like, man, fuck these people, because either I could be a great mom and you still gonna be like, oh dang, you were a good rapper. Why didn't you fulfill that? Oh dang, you were. It's like, man, y'all what y'all want from me?
Yeah,
that's why
exactly.
I made this song. Like, what do you want from me? So I just feel like I'm finna be crazy, and that's just what it is. I am a mom. My son's taken care of. He lit too. What's up? We both lit.
I love that.
Everybody lit.
We all lit. Everybody lit.
All right. You want me to grab?
Yeah, we'll do one more.
Okay. Go
Want me to
ahead.
do it?
Yep.
Okay.
Do the honors.
Drum roll.
Better be a good one, KG.
Hey, why you put this on me?
You the one grabbing.
DR or Miami? DR.
Okay, I mean, I'm just saying. I'd ask the question.
DR.
Okay, so when we catching this flight?
ASAP.
Hold on, because
ASAP.
Suki's supposed to come to Miami with us.
I know. So Liz. Oh, so she went to Miami. You went to she.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought recently. Okay. I was gonna say because we can definitely make the DR happen.
DR be lit. I feel like it's better to get far away from home.
Nychelle and COSIGN and DR.
Let's
go,
About
man. Like,
5
what's up?
times now. I'm a local.
Okay, you a resident. You a resident now.
The local, yeah. They
For
call
sure.
me Jeezy De Niro out there.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Just saying. What y'all want to do?
That's
That's
crazy.
what's up.
Where you gonna go to DR or Miami? DR?
Honestly, Miami is like a second home for me already, and I love Miami. But I will say, since the pandemic, it's been a little bit different.
Okay.
The feels, I don't know. Everybody, all the tourists are completely there during pandemic. You know, because Miami was one of the states that were fully open. So, I probably would say DR only because I've never been before, and it'll be, you know, I love sightseeing. So, you know,
Nah, fact.
Yeah, I feel like
Miami,
it's
I've seen it, been there, done
prettier.
that.
I feel like it's more beautiful.
Yeah.
Which one? DR?
DR for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like to be with the people when I go out there.
You know what I'm saying? Miami is.
I might come
First
back
party.
made differently. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Facts. Come on now. Just went out there.
Anyway, okay, so the last thing I gotta ask you is, which I'm interested in knowing, is, you know, of course this is called COSIGN, right? So who was the first person to co-sign you as an artist? And I was like, yo, you really got talent. Like, you should really pursue this, or really put you on. Who was like that first person?
Oh my goodness. Myself.
That's real.
I had to
Yeah.
co-sign myself. Y'all gonna listen to me. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I had to co-sign myself because people were like, you tat. What you doing? You tat. And like at first, like, aren't you a tattoo artist? Da, da, da.
Yeah.
But I just had to say I'm lit, and I had to prove it.
How you did that, and that just shows like how strong you are too, because you didn't let anybody put you in the box of just being, you know, a tattoo artist. Well, first of all, just being a painter, and then a tattoo artist, and then now, you know, a rapper. Like, I do what I want.
I do what I want. I'm about to make a song tonight because I do what I want.
Please do.
Okay, I'm gonna shout
We'll
y'all
co-sign
out.
it.
And I'm gonna shout y'all out.
Nah, facts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie, I always wanted to be in the song. I'm gonna play the shit hell out that song too.
Somebody said
I was
that.
in so I've been in one song, and it was for Paul Wall, and
That's
he had me
fire.
be like the narrator for the beginning of the song. Like, I was leaving him a voicemail like, "Hey babe, da 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 da," like we about to ride out around Houston, Texas type shit. And when I heard myself, I was like, "Oh hell no, I ain't doing this." No, I didn't even sound like myself. I was like, you know what, you could have called somebody else for this.
Wow. I'm sure it was fire.
That's
It
why-
was cute.
That's why I started rapping. I hate my voice.
You rapped?
I used to rap. Yeah.
KG used to rap,
I used to. I
Lord.
did like 2 mixtapes.
You rap like Lil Kim too?
Nah, I was definitely on some.
How'd you rap? More like Kendrick?
Nah, you know, I was born in Brooklyn, but like, you know, I went to high school in Killeen, so
Okay.
I dropped a mixtape when I was like 18.
Is
Went
it
crazy in Killeen too. I ain't
You
gonna
got a
lie.
whole
What-
mixtape.
what-
Look, we
we
gotta
saw-
have an exclusive
we
to
gotta
this
find
mixtape.
it.
We sold like 1,000 mixtapes.
That's
Oh,
good.
that's
That's
good.
actually great.
We went crazy. Physicals like 1,000.
That's
Man,
what's
I
up.
wish I missed that era.
Me
Like
too.
physical.
Now, I promise you, I used to really be that kid at the gas station. But what helped me back then was like all my friends were DJs out here. So before it became popular to like mix, you know, like mixtapes, like really mixing mixtapes, I would get like 10 exclusive songs, like Lil Wayne verses that never came out. You know what I'm saying? And then I would put like, you know, 5 of my songs, 5 of my homie songs. So I would sell it
That's what's up.
as like a Lil Wayne, but like, oh, I got like 5 songs on there too. Check it out.
So when they print,
smart.
oh, that's a
Yeah.
good, that's that
That's
good marketing
smart.
right there.
Yeah, but then I put all our info on there, so then they will follow me on like MySpace, I think was at the time.
Back then,
And
yep.
like, yo, dude, you was actually nice, blah blah blah. When the next one coming out, and then it was crazy. And then,
See.
but I only
I love-
rap
that's
because I only rap because my artist was like lazy. Like he wouldn't do 10 songs, he only did 5, and I'm like, well, shit, I'll do the 5.
Oh, that's.
And
You gotta step in. See, that's the thing. Like, if somebody's
Boss.
not gonna do it for you, like, you know what, I'll do it myself.
That's that boss stuff.
Yeah.
Man. That's that boss
yeah,
talk, bro.
But you know, I hate my voice, and then I ain't had no stage presence. Like I did a show with Big Tuck, Fat B, and KD in Chris Styles of Arlington.
Yeah.
Ain't no stage presence. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Oh,
so
damn.
cool and laid back. You know
He's
what I'm
like,
saying?
I wanna be the man behind the
yeah, I just
curtains.
want to chill. So that was my thing. So you know, I had my little time, and I was like, yes, it's a rap.
I love the creativity.
That's awesome.
Everyone's so creative. I love it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you need a 16, holla at the boy.
For sure.
That's what's up, man. I'm happy
For sure.
to hear that. Hey, no, for real, we need to listen to that mixtape.
Yeah.
I know one of y'all
Send me
have
the
it.
link. It's got to be on one of them, like, datpiff.com.
No, it was before all that. No.
Dang, what?
Yeah, you gotta have physical.
Nobody has. Somebody gotta
you
have a.
got
I
one.
know Katie
Put
gotta
up
have a.
somewhere.
Katie gotta have physical. Somebody
We
gotta
don't,
have
we don't
physical.
find it.
Never find it.
All right.
You might find it.
We gotta go to the grill shop. That's where it is.
Ooh,
It's
yep.
right there, plastered on the wall.
Sorry, folks. This is our time. No, but it has been a pleasure to chop it up with you. It's been like years since we did. I remember I pulled our last interview. I pulled up to her at the shop. That's when she had her little bob haircut.
Man, everybody be making fun of my bob. Just like,
She had a
I
little
swear.
bob with a side faded. She was still soft spoken.
Wow, that's crazy.
But nah, you've done a lot since then. We're proud of you. We love you over here at
Yes.
COSIGN, and the interview was long overdue. So I'm glad we had to, have
Yes.
this conversation with you.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks
for
for
sure.
having me.
Definitely.
Yes.
But the last thing before we get out, I would like to leave on some type of like positive, motivational type of time. So it could be an artist or entrepreneur, but just leave them with some type of advice to kind of like push through adversity. You've been through so much, like it's kind of something that you would want to share that helped you get through tough times.
For sure. Oh man, that adversity is crazy. Yeah, man, you got to believe in yourself. And I know that sounds so like cliche and whatever, but that's really all it takes. Believe in yourself. Be consistent. If you don't know something, go find out. Go read a book. Go talk to somebody. It's really not that hard to get what you want, but you have to be able to put the time in. And that's all it takes. Time and consistency. That's it. It's super easy. Cause I'm kind of lazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I be having, you know what I'm saying. But as long as I'm consistent and I keep doing what I'm doing, it's gonna catch on. The right person is gonna see what you're doing, and you're gonna be lit. It just takes one person to see what you're doing and really like co-sign you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
right.
Simple.
And you heard it here on COSIGN
Yes.
Podcast here with Sukii, Nychelle.
Hi.
It's your boy K.G. Thank you for your time. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we out. Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all for sure.